Munywani wanje otirini twabwa program ya Sisiimuka tukusima kandi nukwe tukagaruka tuti okubasa gumzamu mpaka shayishatu kandi njiro cyo butungi charity omuhereza twina abajenyi bito kuruga police abikwatirana emiriro erukubarukaho omakageitu omubutare omashomero industries na nahandi mwene benda okuturabiramu ubunde byakubasa kwani bitandikirwaho ebirukwetengwa uko kubasa kubano yerinda omuriro okubasa kugira ngo obundi hakagira abahonokaho abantu muferirwe mari yanyu mwaferwe ibintu byanyu ahabwe emiriro kubarukaho kandi obundi hakabe hariho some measures eswinde kwantikoresa okubasa kwetantara omuriro mbwenu turukugenderera kubakira munkirize mbanze ngambe ahaba wisdom creations abamba tukorera amajuta aga Franklin's Herbal Jelly kandi kigenderwa cyabo naharya babine mbiri erupom okirga kwesiga omudakika 2 umuntu areba mbiri ashanga we nayo muraja gayikota yesiga mbwenu ko sa amajuta ago nani warkweyagura ninga showa skin rash naniwe owembeburo ninga pimples naniwe owamazomba hamwe na ebiguna mwena mukoresa amajuta agaba Franklin's Herbal Jelly kandi bajangu bashango mbicyoka byo no mwihanga no gatunga konka kwenda kwa specific waza Mbarara basa kuzaha Queen Cosmetics aho naha Portville building ninga shaha Vision Cosmetics aho nahari Abu Dhabi building ninga shizo Fresco supermarket aho no bano gatunga je burindara then muri banda zo wamgabe cosmetics then muri ntungamo zo wa Manyire and Sons kandi waza omurisinjiro na mnonga haryabiri zo mukiriya supermarket no jakwa no bishangayo amashitaga ni marunji mnonga kandi na mahango naga family esimu yabo notu mushanje mwenda 12 50 10 mbwenu twaza kureba kutwakubasa kwerinda emiriro okubarukaho kandi ntora mucagwa kubamanyisa mutsa kwanti ko zitende mizona urujungu uruganda urunyankore urucope urunyarwanda zona tujya zogera muntirize mbakire bongere kube yanjora nabwanyuma tandikiraho bakatwera ubundi hakaje wahonokaho musanyu sobara basebo ntandikide wano we yatira abantu bafe kwegamba tandikiraho
nze senior superintendent of police Philip Mukasa nkola ku kitebe ekya fire prevention and rescue services e Kampala nga ndi mu docket oba mu unit ya emergency rescue services webali
tusanyise kuna tata wafe.
Thank you, Madam.
Introduce yourself some.
My name is Assistant Commissioner of Police Okumu Moses from Uganda Police Directorate of Fire Prevention and Rescue Services, and I directly head the Department of Fire Prevention and Public Awareness, Fire Headquarters, Kampala. We are very glad to be here with you, Charity.
Yes.
And we don't take this time for granted.
Not at all.
We want also to greet our dear viewers and listeners that what we are going to deliver to you is going to benefit all of us, and we shall be able to develop our country. Thank you.
You are welcome. Byona bihwire nabaruga Kampala aha kitebe kikuru cha polisi kandi nabakora omu unit ekwatirine na nebyo murro. Mwene twaza kutandikiraho turebe nenche kiri kugenda ekisheme kuba nicetengwa okubasa kumanya okutinde kuba ntudiringa na nemirredi. So generally Mr. Philip, give us a general picture about what happens with fire in our homes, in our markets, in our schools, as in what happens during the course of any fire outbreak.
Okay, I can answer that, Madam Charity. Fire is one of the causes of so many things. When fire breaks out, life is lost, property is lost, it sets back the country behind, revenue is lost, and the people lose their jobs because it creates unemployment in one way or the other. A case in point, if you go to schools where there are quite many things that are highly inflammable, and in case of any fire outbreak, the fire will spread so fast because we have mattresses, we have sockets, we have electricity, the dormitories are congested. So we try to advise schools that when they are putting up dormitories, they should create spacious dormitories, and then they should also not allow sockets within the dormitories. And then we also advise them not to put burglar proof in the dormitories in case of any emergency. The escape is very clear. And we always tell management to advise students not to leave flat irons unattended to, not to smoke near school premises. So such things, if they are put in place, then we shall be able to fight fire, because they are possible causes of fire. And then also, there are those fires that come as a result of deliberation or being intentional. Someone is deliberate and intentional because of malice, biased mind, exactly, for hidden motives that could be not known, but it could be as a result of revenge.
Yeah.
It could be as a result, yes, fraud. Someone wants to cover fraud. Someone wants to cover crime. Such many, and also compensation. Some businesses, they can even decide to do it because they want insurance to compensate them.
So
sure. It is done intentional.
Ego.
So those are some of the causes. Then also, we have negligence. Negligence can either be, exactly. It can either be done willingly or unknowingly. You leave cooking things unattended to. You leave flat iron on, you have ironing, you get a call, someone calls you, you take like 30 minutes on the call, you forget that the flat iron is on. At the end of the day, it heats so much, and then it can cause fire. Then you also have smoking, people who smoke near. Yes, they don't know that where they are smoking from, there are easily things that can get fire. So that then also these welders, these people who do welding and something, so for them they are doing business, not knowing that what they are doing is a possible cause of fire. Can
cause some harm, yes.
Yes, exactly. Like we had an incident in Kampala where Sunrise Hotel got burnt.
Yes.
Down there they had businesses of welding people, restaurants, and up there were accommodations. So these people just ignorantly left things on, and fire broke out, and the damage was grave.
Okay.
So there are quite many causes of fire, but what we want our people to know, that fire don't just come abruptly. There are three exactly. There are three elements of fire. Once the three are there, then the fire will break out.
Okay.
Once you remove one,
yes,
it is like a stool. A stool which has got 3 legs. When you remove one, it cannot stand. So, fire to exist, 3 things must be in place. There must be a combustible material, such as a paper, such as wood, anything that can get fire. Exactly. So those are combustible materials. Now, even if combustible materials are there, but as long as there is no heat, then fire, because now this paper is there. Is it burning?
No, it is not burning. Because there is no fire.
There is no fire, exactly. Yes. Now, if it is exposed to heat, maximum heat, like you get a matchbox and you light, then you're going to make this paper to get fire.
Yes.
Now, when you lit like this, it will be fire, but that fire is going to be contained. Now, if it is exposed to oxygen, now the third element is oxygen.
Yes.
We have combustible materials, we have heat and oxygen. Which oxygen is in free circulation? Exactly. Once the wind blows like this, the fire that was contained in one place will spread throughout.
hati yakuba hariho ecekera akwatwa omuriro then nana omwoyo guragonjezeyo gukaka munonga. Okay.
Once we have that, because that's now the gospel truth we want to communicate to our people, that those are the possible elements of fire. Failure to have one out of the three, there will be no fire.
Oxygen is always there.
Even if oxygen is there and there is no heat,
Yes.
there will be no.
Yes,
Even
yes,
if
yes.
the combustible material is there, when heat is not there, there will
Yes.
be no fire. And we always tell people that, God forbid, if fire breaks out, you make sure that now we are in this room, make sure that if fire has gotten this paper, make sure that you try to remove all other things that can attract heat. Because this fire, once it sends out heat to other highly flammable materials, the whole place will be on fire.
Yes.
So we always tell our people that, no, always make sure that you contain fire and you don't let it go very far.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you very, very much. Okumu Philip. I'm still confused. Okumu. Okay, good. Mr. Mukasa Philip, if you can add on the causes, if you feel like there is some that is left, like in one of the causes, then later you tell us, how can you identify that there is some fire in a certain place? What could be the signs that really something is going to happen?
Kale ne yanziza nnyo kyali. Kakati njagala kwongerako mukama wange byayogedde.
Yeah.
Wabuuzizza ekifaananyi general, ekifaananyi kya fire situation okulwanisa omuliro mu ggwanga. Tulina okumanya nti emiriro bwegyegiri era abantu bafiirwa ebintu byabwe kumpi buli lunaku. Ffe abali mu fire fighting department tufuna cases zino mu ggwanga lyonna ate buli lunaku. Kati abantu balina okukitegeera nti omuliro kisoboka, omuliro gusoboka. Ebiseera ebisinga tubeera comfortable nnyo ne tulowooza nti kirabika eri ku TV tubiraba eri tubiraba Kampala.
Tubeera mu butale ne mu masomero.
Ebyo gye bibeera.
Waffe wakiriko.
Eno wakiri kaleko. Omuliro gusoboka. Lwaki? Tuli surrounded, tulina ebintu byebisoboka okuteekawo omuliro.
Anytime.
Ebintu ebisoboka bitwetoolodde ebintu bisobola okuleeta omuliro. Mufu obulamu bwaffe bwa bulijjo. Kakwe kati kankwe ekyokulabirako. Tuli mu masannyalaze abasinga obungi. Aga amasannyalaze ge mulaba.
Muliro.
Is an agent. Amasannyalaze. Amakulu gaakyo nti buli alina amasannyalaze kisoboka okuba nti omuliro gujja kubeerawo. Nga mukama wange bwagambye nti buli ekyaka ebisinga biri mu class A, ebintu ebisinga obungi combustible material bino mpapula biki nga bwomanyi
kapeti za fezino
ebyo byonna bisobola okwaka. Kati abantu balina okumanya abantu balina okumanya nti it is possible wonna wooli. Okay? Nga bwombuuzizza nti causes zino zayogedde. Bwe baba ng'okimanyi nti olina ekisoboka okuleeta omuliro, kisoboka okuba nti omuliro gujja kwaka, amasannyalaze gasobola. Era statistics zitugamba 70%, this is now authoritative, 70% of fires, emiriro gyonna egiri mu ggwanga Uganda gireetedde amasannyalaze.
Seriously?
Poor wiring.
Amasannyalaze gano getulina getukozesa buli lunaku 70%. Ate 70 eyo, majority of that 70% eri mu bibuga nga Mbarara, Kampala, Mbale.
Nawaka gatuuke.
Naye ate amasannyalaze gale percentage gye njogerako eri nnyo mu bibuga kubanga mwe muli amakolero, mwe muli amasomero agasinga obungi, mwe muli ffenna nga mwe tuwangalira. Kakati ekyo kitegeeza nti tulina okukozesa amasannyalaze obulungi. Naye ate amasannyalaze tugeetaaga. Naye ate lwaki ate tukakozesa bubi? Kikino ensonga. Amasannyalaze gano bwe tuba tugakozesezza bubi ne tutika waliwo kye tuyita overloading.
Overloading.
Okuteekako ebintu ebingi ebisinga.
Overloading.
Beyond the capacity.
Kwegamba amaanyi g'amasannyalaze matono okusinga ebyo bye tutaddeko okugakozesa.
Overloading eyo bw'omala okugiteeka mu maka go, eno extension eno otekako TV notekako fridge notekako fan notekako paasi n'ogolola
otekako blender
akati ate okumanya kibi nnyo to the extent nti ate bamala okuoverloadinga ate n'ebintu byennyini byewakozesa okuwayaringa ennyumba yo nga nabyo biri fake waya zino zirina capacity zaazo omaze ogyoverloadinga ate nagyowakola byewakozesa biri fake ate okumanya embeera mbi ngenda kunyonyola lwaki tulina 70% eri gyenkugambye ey'omubibuga bw'omala okuoverloadinga ate n'okozesa fake okitegeera naye ate ekisinga obubi nti n'ennyumba zaffe ate bwe ziba tutuusa okuziwayaringa ate nowesanga nga ziwired poorly
tunoonya ba fake
tukozesa abaana abali cheap mpa emitwalo 5 poor wiring
yali avuga ab'amasanyalaze yali abiraba
ebyo ogamba tugambye nti amasanyalaze malungi naye ate mukakozesa tukozesezza overloading ate netuteekamu ki ntekama ebibiri fake ate ne fake oyo yali wired by poor oganda nekitusobera kakati ekyo kimu ekyokubiri bannange obulagajjavu bungi amtonga about causes obulagajjavu kyekimu lunankole obulagajjavu obulagajjavu negligence obutafaayo kitono negligence lunankole bwebwo obulagajjavu bungi nnyo ate no kansooke statistics okumanya obulagajjavu bungi nnyo mu miriro egibeerawo 10 emiriro egibeerawo 10 as a result of obulagajjavu abaana basinga okufiiramu 10 abaana 8 bafiiramu under 8 years. These are statistics nsolo zinoonya.
I get you right.
Kakati tebereza obulagajjavu buvaawa ngenda kuwa very simple kati nzeyeeka nvudde mu makolero mu masomero kati nzeyeeka okay kakati qualifying olaba ekibiriiti ekyo ekibiriiti ekyo tekiresa bizibu ekibiriiti poor use of a matchbox olw'okuba nti munanga abantu babikozesa ebintu nga kando oli nateekawo abaana n'agenda oba mu disco abaana ne beebaka n'abalekawo kugamba oluusi negligence fani agireseeko naye wuba kiro kyonna ogamba obulagajjavu bungi negligence is a lot naye ate munange ekisembayo kuba causes nyingi waliwo arson okwa deliberate setting of fire okwokya omuntu okwokya ennyumba right now tulina case eyo eri northern Uganda kitugumu
omuntu ayija kwosya kitendere
oli ayokyeza abaana be ne mukyala w'omugole ne babookya
anti waliwo omusajja omulala akukwana
akati waliwo n'ekyo abantu bookya kiri common nnyo mu north eyo.
Okay. Kati katugende tulabe omuntu asobola okumanya atya nti there is some fire outbreak tulyoke tulabe mwinga police kutuyamba mutya okulaba nti emiriro gino tugizikiza ate lwaki mulwawo okutuuka ku siini ne tubakabirira ate ne bwe muba nga muzze kwegamba
Actually, Madam Charity says there is also the natural causes of fire that are beyond human control.
Yes.
Like lightning. If lightning struck, fire will come, and that is beyond our control. That one we have seen it in developed countries.
Lightning, umurabyo.
Yes. So we always advise people whenever they are constructing buildings, especially tall buildings, always to put lightning arresters. That can help to prevent a fire outbreak. Yes.
Okay.
Then how you can tell that there is a fire outbreak, it starts with the person.
Yes.
Police can't know that there is a fire outbreak until you, Charity, you tell us that there is a fire outbreak. So we go sensitizing people. We tell them that it's like you, Madam Charity, when you're sick, before you go to the hospital, you can first do first aid. So we advocate people to have fire extinguishers as a start point.
Abantu muzireza fire extinguisher aha mirimo yanyu na no mumaka ganyu na nahandi.
When you do a survey, you may find that out of 10, premises, you find only 2 premises have got fire extinguishers.
Okay.
And the fire extinguishers, they are of different categories. There are those that use carbon dioxide, there are those that use a dry chemical powder, there are those that use wet chemicals, depending on the class of fire that has come up.
Who tells me how to use it? Where I buy it from?
No, now that is the program we are doing. It's only that we can't do it here. Given the sensitivity of the premises, this one we can do. We cannot do it here. But wherever we've gone, we've tried to show them. We have given them a demo.
You do trainings out there?
Yes, we've been doing. That's why we came.
Really?
We've been in schools,
factories, Coca-Cola plants,
We've been there.
Financial services. We do.
Aha, mulizireho?
Tugamba abatuuliza batulaba nti abantu bangi balina fire extinguishers tuzisanzeyo ne masomero ninga tebamanyi zikozesa nange zekkanyi ngenda okula zenga ndaba fire extinguisher eri awo tukamanyi ng'abato nti kaako kareedi naye so what so what kali awo hakati kituziza okubagamba nti obudde bugenze naye kituziza okubagamba nti ebyuma bino fire extinguishers zino zikola bulungi nnyo okukola first aid.
Yes.
Atandikirwako omuliro nawo gumanyi nti
For small fire or
for small fire. Omuliro, the science of fire is that newankubadde osobola okukwata as an explosion kisoboka. Naye ate emiriro mu Uganda 90% of emiriro kiri mu Uganda zitandika
nga ziri small.
Akati olwokuba nti abantu batya balina panic nadduka kumbe nokukola ki
mu kifo ky'okuleeta fire extinguisher natandikira
kumbe okola ki gutambula.
Fire has got characteristics of a human being.
Really?
I'm telling you, fire grows.
Yes.
Ifenga tuli bitter.
No. It starts small, but if left unattended to, you give it like 10 minutes. It will be beyond your control. You give it an hour, the damage it will cause will be too much.
Okay.
Waliwo wakiwabuuzizza nti lwaki tulwawo
buli omu kyagamba oba kwegamba tusobola okufuna access naye nga muliwawo.
Madam Charity, we don't delay, but I think it is just a mindset of the public. That police delays.
Okay, tujja kutandikirawo. Katubanze twazaho kace omukahumura banywani banje emero nitukujetandikiraho amashanyarazi gabi okuwayaringa kubi okureka ebintu by'amashanyarazi otabifireho kabere kabyana attended to then anokosa bafe ko mukuwayaringa then nebindi katumure tukina bakuru mukuru gawo police bikwatena na omurro gwabarukaho ebirikubaho mani katumure kace tuzombutuma bw'abashobozi kuturagaruke tuja kwantandikiraho rwaki barwawo enamba tuzina naye mama kare katukomeho. Mnonga tukiri mu program ya Sisiimuka cy'obutungi charity omuhereza nkina abakurukuru gawo police omwami Mukasa Phillips hamwe na nomwami Okumu turyabikwatira n'umuriro gwaheza kubarukaho ebingi babigambire causes nebindi konkati nanye nangu turebe how can we prevent tukabasa kwetantara tuta umuriro kugira ngo tugwabarukaho. Mr. Okumu obwire twine buce
thank you Madam Charity. Since we don't have time, I'll try to be faster. What we can do to prevent fire, there are very many, but we can just give the key ones.
Yes.
We tell the public not to use candles.
Candles
should not be used. They rather use solar something or solar lights.
But they are there in shops. What should we do?
The candles, they are not. Actually, they are the most cause of fire.
I get it.
So then we also tell the public to install smoke detectors and then water detectors. Those can sense that there is any danger of water, then the water will come. Yes.
Okay.
Actually, they sense. When they sense that they are heat detectors also, they have a standard heat temperature.
Yes.
Beyond which they will sense that there is danger. Then they will open up and then they react very fast. Now they are there in electrical something.
Electrical,
and, shops, and they can get them.
Right.
And then also, we tell people always to have spacious, not to congest things at home and then at also schools.
Kugira ebintu bingi omu mwanya gumwe
The moment you
bifundine.
congest, you cannot, in case of any fire outbreak, it is hard for you
No,
to
what
do what. And then also, we tell people that always have fire extinguishers as the first aid gun.
Even at the
it-
family level.
Yes, just to have, and the fire does not discriminate whether you or whether.
Ewakaska nayo zijja kulimba.
You just buy, and they are cheap. They are like 300
Yeah.
a cylinder. What
It is
you
used for, it is used how many times? Once?
You can even use it today and it can go
depending on the fire,
They refill.
they refill
Oh, yes,
and they
yes,
maintain them.
Okay.
Yes. So then we also tell people to use good quality electrical wires. And then they also use qualified personnel to do the wiring. Then the owners of tall buildings, we tell them to put lightning arresters. Now, those are preventive measures because we are here to make sure that the public prevents fire before it occurs. We
Yes.
don't want fire to occur.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Mr. Mukasa,
nze
any addition?
njagala kuddayo awaka manyi emiriro gino tugambye tukikategorizing okay bwe kibeera waliwo awaka waliwo n'amasomero wabaawo n'eyo gye tukolera industry wonna gy'oli mu tawuni eyo yonna akati weewaawo oyinza okuba nga tosobola kubeera na fire extinguisher awaka wabuuzizza nti okola otya muliro gutandise
Gwe nsobola okukolakolako okwegamba ne guta expanding.
first of all awaka good ogulabye don't panic topapa kakkana bw'oba ogulabye tusobola okukozesa bino wammanga one osobola okufuna blanket
Burangiti.
teeke mu mazzi mangu ogibikkeko naddala bwanga katono kali awo kabikkeko lwaki kamanga yagambye nti
But
oxygen
this is electricity, my dear, and they say electricity and water. They are parallel.
toteeka sigambye nti ogibikke masanyalaze ngambye bikke
Anti kebo yekutta omuliro ndese
bwebanga
bracket.
kebe ekutta omuliro unplug
Unplug, yes.
kiba kirungi ino omanya ne main switch weeri
Main switch.
jamu ebintu infact katugende ku prevention bambi mwewale okuleka ebintu mu masanyalaze nga temuliiwo bijjeemu vaamu ate era kyabulabe okuba nti weebase ng'ebintu kwebiri because tosobola kumonitaringa akati ekirala bambi okuba nti akyogeddeko loose wiring amasanyalaze gano getwogerako kale kanzire ku masomero mubiwulira amasomero bagooki si bwe kiri naye inspector general police ataddewo amateeka n'ebiragiro byetugoberera mu ngeri gy'okulwanyisa omuliro mu masomero mukama wange abyogeddeko bingi tulabyogerako essaawa zino akati mu makolero kyateeka mukama wange akyogeddeko bannange oyinza okuba n'obuwumbi sente nyingi z'otadde mu maali yo mu bizinensi yo naye notakwata miliyoni ba meka ye
Miliyoni 10. Oyina a multi-billion structure, but you cannot invest 10 million.
tekamu
Fire safety
kyangu
equipment.
tekamu tugenze tubasanze nga extinguisher tezikola oba ziri fault naye ng'olina obuwumbi z'emaali kale obuntu obwo butondono but abantu njagala bategeere kino omuliro kisoboka wonna wooli kati ekikulu kyolina okukola nti manya nti mu bajeti yo ekisoboka kino kyewale kijjeewo osobola okutaasa emaali yennyingi kuba omuliro kasa gutandika kiba kizibu
Kakati Mr.
N'ekirala ewaka tulina amazzi, buli omu alina amazzi.
Yeah, true.
Bwe guba gutandise nga tegunnawera nnyo, use water.
Nga si bya masanyalaze.
Nga si bya masanyalaze. Ati nakugambye actually we didn't go into the classes. Fire has so many things.
Ante mbajjukiza.
So each class, there are like 5 classes of fires. Each class has got its own mechanism of fighting it. For electricity, you can't use water. We can use dry powders. For the fats within the kitchen homes, you see when we cook at home, and it keeps accumulating up, and we don't care. With the time, that accumulated fat can be a cause of fire. Now, what can you use? These other methods may not work. We can use powder, but powder is very dangerous because this is a kitchen. It will contaminate things.
No,
So the best method is to use the wet powder to fight the fire that has come as a result of fats within the kitchen, both at home and in the restaurants.
Okay. Because they like 3 minutes. Kakati mutuyambye mutya mwenga police abali mu unit eya fire prevention, fire safety, fire emergency, you name it. Tuba tukidde tutya mutuyambye mutya kwega
mutugamba titulwawo ekyo okulwawo nga tukisoke tukikiriya
Madam
tetulwawo.
We can answer that how we can help the public. So we advocate that let the public help police, then police can help the public.
Police okay.
Because
on several
occasions when fire breaks out, people try to use their means to fight it.
By
the time fire becomes big, it has now grown. That's when they call police. By the time police comes, police also try to come and do what they can with the support of us, of the public. Yes, because you see, this is a collaborative effort. To fight fire is not police alone. It is a combined effort between the public and police. Help police for police to help you.
So before it runs big.
Exactly. How do you help police? When you see that fire is small, get a fire extinguisher, get water. You try to do what? To fight it.
Yes.
Now we tell people, always have certain things. Simple, quick wins. You begin with the hanging fruits. Don't go for the fruits that are very far. Start with the hanging fruits. If you have mechanisms of stopping fire, try to stop it. We always tell people, have fire hydrants. We tell people, have fire extinguishers in place. We tell people, train your personnel. We tell people, have assembly points in case of any fire where people can run. We tell people, have escape routes. We tell people that don't congest so many things together. So that is what we have been telling people. Now, in doing that, Madam Charity, once everything is in place, when the police comes in, for us we shall come with our gadgets to help you. Now, the other one is these are trucks with specified liters of water. Once we come and we use the water, I told you that just in a minute, we can use 2,600 liters. In a minute.
I think it carries how much?
5,000. It's 5,000 liters. Now,
so within 2 minutes it is done.
It is done. Now what we do...
And the fire is not yet put down.
Exactly. Why we are telling the public to help us, if there is a nearby hydrant, police will just get the hose pipes. Put it there. We continuously fight the fire without police going. No, you don't. But you write to National Water and Sewage Corporation. It is not more than 2 million shillings to put a hydrant in your premises. And they will put it just for emergency. Okay. Now, if you have an open water source nearby, where our vehicles can draw water, and then we continuously fire, actually that will help us to reduce on the response time. Now the public will say yes. Now it is because and then also the congestion. Where those, you see, those are emergency vehicles. They are supposed to be given way. But given our roads and also the setup,
Uganda,
that's what I'm saying. They don't. So a vehicle, you see, even an ambulance, you see a fire gun, even with the siren on,
and we don't pay for
it is running to save life and property. Because Madam Charity, I started by saying that when fire breaks out, life is lost, property is lost, revenue is lost. Then of course it is a setback to the development of the country, and then also it causes unemployment, because if the whole place is burnt, then where will people work?
Okay, wali munonga kitwahika Mr. Mukasa nsaba ku numbers zaffe wegamba, how can I hire you? Nintera simuki okubafuna kubanze mpulira nti police ezikiza omulye naye simanyi
badde nsaba mpuyedde second ntono okugamba nti ffe tetulwawo ekyo kyenuma polisi tetulwawo tugezaako okukola kyonna kyetusobola okutuuka kubanga essimu weetuukira ebiseera ebisinga nga kiyitiriddemuko naye tetulwawo ate twanguwa kubanga kati enamba gye ngenda okuwa gikubeko kati bajja gikwata era batubuulire omuliro weguli tubayambe enamba zonsabye eri 0800 0800 12 22
ewedde 8 is 12
ensonga makyengeze
when you call that one, that one goes directly to fire headquarters in Kampala. Yes.
Tulina ya region wano Mbarara we tuli kuba tulina fire station here.
Yes.
It is 0702 466
0702
466 547 enamba ezo we muzikubako tujja kukola kyonna kisoboka okubatuukako naye ngajjukira tuguze tugambe nti tuli ku prevention ng'erinnya erya directorate yaffe tetulinda muliro okubeera we want to prevent kubanga kapasita yaffe okulwanisa omuliro tesobola kubeera ng'abangereza abatuuka mu 2 minutes kubanga balina buli kimu kibeetaaga kakati bwe kibanga tesobola kutukola nga bo ffe tuguziize the gospel is fire prevention as simple as that.
Ogamba obusembayo Mr. Mukasa
tweyanziza nnyo okutukyaza ku TV West Uganda Police Force esiima naddala naffe abazze okwogera gye muli tubasaba nange twewale ebintu byonna ebireeta omuliro mubimanyi tusobola okutaasa emmaali tuleme kufiirwa bulamu na byonna byetukoledde twebaza nnyo.
Okay, Mr. Okumu,
Madam Chair, thank you so much. I want to take this honor and privilege to thank the management of TV West for having given us the opportunity to promote fire safety awareness to the public, because fire is everywhere.
Okay.
Fire is at home and it is also in schools and also other premises.
Okay,
We want to thank you so much for your time, and we appeal to the public that whenever you see fire trucks with the siren, please let's always give way so that we can save life and property and so many other things in order to develop our country.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Tuli bamputu mbakushaba omuhanda kuraba okuza kutaasa amagara g'omuntu eriyalayika aha obuteba tulekani
bagambeko
abanyayuganda emitwe mahanga Okay. Niko twayenda tya banywanyi bitu twaza kuza omukahumuro tsakwa twakira muze ibisinsino na wazane party. Thank you for being good audience. Mugomeho mtargaha program ya Sisiimuka.